For decades, Abby and Brittany Hensel have fascinated millions of people around the world. Born as conjoined twins with two heads sharing one body, they grew up under public curiosity while trying to live ordinary lives. Many first learned about them through television documentaries, magazine covers, and interviews that showed how they handled everyday tasks together. Yet behind the attention and headlines was a deeper story about resilience, determination, and family support. Over the years, the twins proved that they could do far more than people expected. They learned to walk, drive, study, travel, and eventually build careers as teachers. In recent years, public curiosity grew again after Abby married Josh Bowling and later shared personal family moments online with Brittany beside her. Social media users began speculating about whether the twins were expecting a baby after a short TikTok clip hinted at exciting news. While the video sparked intense reactions, the twins remained mostly private, refusing to let public criticism define their lives. Their journey has always been about more than fame. It is about adapting to extraordinary circumstances while refusing to surrender their independence, identity, and dreams, despite constant attention from the outside world. The rare condition that made medical history. Abby and Brittany Hensel were born on March 7, 1990, in Minnesota, to parents Patty and Mike Hensel. From the moment they entered the world, doctors recognized that their condition was incredibly rare. The sisters are known as dicephalic parapagus twins, meaning they have two separate heads attached to one shared torso. Cases like theirs are extremely uncommon, and many twins born with similar conditions do not survive infancy. Doctors initially discussed the possibility of surgical separation, but the risks were devastatingly high. There was little chance that both girls would survive the operation, and their parents refused to choose one life over the other. Instead, they decided to raise the twins together exactly as they were born. That decision shaped the rest of their lives. As children, Abby and Brittany gradually learned how to coordinate their shared body. Every movement required teamwork and communication. They learned how to crawl, walk, and eventually run by developing remarkable synchronization. What amazed doctors most was how naturally they adapted. Their condition challenged medical understanding, but their determination and strong family support allowed them to thrive in ways few people thought possible when they were born. Growing up under constant public curiosity, childhood for Abby and Brittany was unlike anything most people could imagine. From an early age, they attracted attention everywhere they went. Strangers stared, whispered, or asked uncomfortable questions about how they lived. Their parents worked hard to give them as normal a childhood as possible, despite the curiosity surrounding them. The twins attended school, played sports, and spent time with friends just like other children in Minnesota. Yet every ordinary activity often became extraordinary in the eyes of the public. Television networks and magazines soon became interested in documenting their lives. By the time they were children, millions of people already recognized their faces from interviews and documentaries. While the attention brought opportunities, it also brought pressure. Abby and Brittany had to grow up, while cameras followed many of their milestones. Even so, they remained remarkably grounded. Their parents taught them to focus on what they could do, rather than what made them different. The twins developed strong personalities and confidence despite living under constant observation. Their childhood became a lesson in resilience because they learned early that the world would always watch them, but they still deserved the chance to live freely and happily. Learning to share. One body together. One of the most astonishing parts of Abby and Brittany's lives is the way they control their shared body. Each sister controls one side independently. Abby manages the right side, while Brittany controls the left. This means every physical movement requires cooperation and coordination. Walking is not automatic for them the way it is for most people. Every step must be synchronized perfectly. Over time, they became so skilled at moving together that many people forget how extraordinary their coordination truly is. They learned to ride bicycles, swim, type on computers, and even play sports by practicing tirelessly. Their ability to adapt impressed not only doctors, but also viewers who watched their documentaries. Even simple tasks, like carrying objects or climbing stairs, require communication and teamwork. Despite sharing one body, they maintain separate thoughts, emotions, and preferences. They often disagree on clothing, hobbies, or plans, yet they still function as a team. Their lives demonstrate an incredible level of cooperation that most people could never imagine. Through years of patience and practice, the twins transformed what many considered a limitation into a unique way of living that continues to inspire people around the world today. Understanding their extraordinary physiology. The physiology of Abby and Brittany Hensel remains one of the most fascinating medical cases ever studied. Although they share one torso, many of their organs are separate while others are shared. Each twin has her own head, heart, stomach, lungs, and spinal cord, but they also share several major systems including parts of their circulatory and reproductive systems. Doctors have explained that their anatomy required careful medical monitoring throughout childhood because even small complications could become serious. Their shared body contains one liver, one bladder, and a shared lower digestive system. They also have different heights and physical strengths, which sometimes affects their posture and balance. Abby is slightly taller than Brittany, and Brittany's shorter leg causes her to walk differently. Despite these challenges, they adapted remarkably well. Their brains coordinate movement almost instinctively after years of practice together. Medical experts often describe their survival into adulthood as extraordinary because most dicephalic paraphagous twins do not live long lives. Yet Abby and Brittany not only survived, but built active and independent lives. Their condition remains rare, but their ability to adapt continues to challenge assumptions about what conjoined twins can achieve physically and emotionally. School life and the pursuit of education. Education became an important part of Abby and Brittany's journey because their parents wanted them to experience the same opportunities as other children. They attended public school and worked hard to succeed academically despite the additional attention they constantly received. Social situations were not always easy because classmates often viewed them with curiosity at first. Still, the twins gradually built friendships and learned how to navigate school life together. They later attended Bethel University in Minnesota, where they studied education. Both sisters had slightly different academic interests, but they ultimately pursued the same degree because completing separate programs would have required too many additional courses. Their college years proved that they could function independently in adult environments despite public fascination with their condition. During this time, they also traveled abroad and experienced greater freedom away from home. Their educational achievements inspired many people because they showed that physical limitations did not prevent them from reaching professional goals. Graduating from college represented far more than academic success. It symbolized years of determination, teamwork, and perseverance. The twins refused to let society define what they were capable of accomplishing and instead focused on building meaningful futures for themselves through hard work and persistence. Becoming famous through television and media. Abby and Brittany became public figures long before social media existed. Their lives were documented through television specials, magazine features, and reality programming that introduced millions of viewers to their daily routines. Their first major media appearances happened during childhood, when magazines like Life featured them on their covers. Later, networks including TLC and Discovery produced documentaries that explored how they navigated life as conjoined twins. Viewers watched them graduate, travel, socialize, and pursue careers while maintaining their unique bond. Their reality series gave audiences a closer look at their personalities rather than simply focusing on their medical condition. People discovered that Abby and Brittany were funny, intelligent, and determined young women who wanted ordinary experiences despite extraordinary circumstances. While fame brought opportunities, it also invited criticism and invasive curiosity. Every relationship, career choice, and life decision became public discussion. Even so, the twins handled media attention with remarkable composure. They understood that people were curious, but they also wanted to be respected as individuals. Over the years, their story evolved from medical fascination into something more meaningful. They became symbols of resilience and adaptability, proving that differences should never prevent someone from living a fulfilling and successful life, learning to drive and live independently. One of the moments that amazed viewers most was discovering that Abby and Brittany could drive a car. Driving requires coordination for anyone, but for the twins, it demanded an entirely different level of teamwork. Both sisters had to pass separate driver's license exams because each one legally controlled part of the vehicle. Abby controls the gas pedal and brakes because she manages the right side of their body, while Brittany handles signals and contributes to steering. Together, they coordinate every movement while driving. Their mother once joked about wondering who would receive a ticket if they were ever pulled over for speeding. The twins approached driving the same way they approached every challenge in life, through communication and practice. Their ability to drive symbolized independence and adulthood. It proved they could participate in everyday activities despite extraordinary circumstances. Beyond driving, they also learned to cook, travel, shop, and manage daily responsibilities together. While some tasks require compromise, they developed routines that work for both of them. Their independence became one of the strongest messages in their story. Instead of depending entirely on others, Abby and Brittany built lives that allowed them to function confidently in the world while supporting each other every single day. Different personalities inside one shared life. Although Abby and Brittany share one body, their personalities are very different. Abby is often described as more outspoken, energetic, and adventurous, while Brittany tends to be calmer, quieter, and more reserved. They have different interests, different tastes in fashion, and even different fears. Brittany dislikes heights, while Abby enjoys more adventurous activities. They also prefer different styles of clothing, though they often compromise because dressing requires consideration for both personalities. These differences highlight an important truth about their lives. They are not one person but two distinct individuals sharing one physical body. Their separate identities remain extremely important to them. In interviews, they often explain that people sometimes forget they are two separate minds with different opinions and emotions. Even simple decisions such as what to eat or where to travel may require discussion and compromise. Yet their lifelong bond allows them to navigate disagreements with understanding. Growing up together taught them patience and communication in ways most siblings never experience. Their relationship demonstrates an extraordinary balance between individuality and teamwork. Despite sharing nearly every physical moment of their lives, they continue to maintain their own identities, preferences, and dreams while supporting one another through every challenge they face. Careers, teaching, and building a future. After graduating from university, Abby and Brittany pursued careers as elementary school teachers in Minnesota. Teaching became a natural fit because they enjoyed working with children and wanted to build meaningful careers beyond television fame. Their students quickly adapted to having two teachers sharing one body, and the twins proved they could manage classrooms effectively together. They taught 5th grade and became respected educators within their community. Their career choice surprised some people who doubted whether conjoined twins could handle professional responsibilities. Yet Abby and Brittany approached teaching the same way they approached every challenge in life, through cooperation and determination. They prepared lessons together, interacted with students naturally, and built strong relationships with families. Teaching also allowed them to inspire children directly by showing them the value of acceptance and perseverance. Beyond the classroom, they continued living relatively private lives compared to their years in television documentaries. While many celebrities constantly seek attention, the twins preferred a quieter existence focused on work, family, and close friendships. Their success as teachers demonstrated that their lives were not defined solely by their condition. They wanted to contribute meaningfully to society while building stable and fulfilling futures through ordinary work and dedication, love, marriage, and public reactions. Public fascination with Abby and Brittany intensified again when news emerged that Abby had married Josh Bowling in 2021. The marriage sparked enormous attention online because many people wondered how relationships work for conjoined twins. Josh's relationship with the twins became a major topic of discussion across social media platforms. Some people expressed admiration and support, while others reacted with confusion or criticism. Despite the public attention, the twins remained relatively private about their personal lives. They occasionally shared photos and family moments online, but they refused to allow strangers to dictate how they should live. In 2024, speculation grew again after a TikTok recap video included wording that led fans to believe a baby might be on the way. Congratulations flooded the comments section, while others questioned whether pregnancy was medically possible. Doctors and scientists discussed the biological complexities involved, further fueling public curiosity. Through all the attention, the twins responded calmly, even posting messages directed at critics who constantly judged their choices. Their approach reflected the confidence they had developed over years in the spotlight. Rather than hiding from public reactions, they continued living their lives on their own terms while protecting the privacy that mattered most to them and their family. Handling criticism while staying strong. Living in the public eye has never been easy for Abby and Brittany. Throughout their lives, they faced invasive questions, criticism, and cruel comments from strangers who felt entitled to judge them. Social media made that attention even more intense because every post attracted speculation and debate. Despite the negativity, the twins learned how to protect their peace and focus on supportive people instead of hateful voices online. Their confidence comes partly from the strong support system built by their parents, siblings, friends, and community. They grew up understanding that not everyone would treat them kindly, but they also learned not to let public opinions control their happiness. When critics attacked their marriage or personal decisions, the twins responded with humor and confidence instead of anger. Their message to online haters quickly spread because many people admired the way they handled negativity without bitterness. Abby and Brittany's resilience is one of the most inspiring aspects of their story. They spent decades under public scrutiny, yet still managed to build careers, relationships, and fulfilling lives. Their experiences reveal how difficult it can be to maintain privacy while living under constant attention, but they also prove that confidence and self-acceptance can overcome even the harshest criticism. A story of resilience, identity, and hope. The story of Abby and Brittany Hensel is far more than a medical curiosity or a television phenomenon. It is ultimately a story about resilience, family, identity, and determination. From the moment they were born, doctors questioned how long they might survive, yet they went on to build meaningful and independent lives that continue to inspire millions. They learned to walk, drive, study, teach, and navigate adulthood while sharing one body in ways that still amaze scientists and audiences alike. Despite living under constant public attention, they remained grounded and focused on living as normally as possible. Their journey demonstrates that limitations do not define a person's future. Instead, courage, adaptability, and support can help people overcome extraordinary challenges. Abby and Brittany never asked to become symbols of inspiration, yet their lives naturally became examples of perseverance and strength. Whether facing medical difficulties, public criticism, or endless curiosity from strangers, they continued moving forward together. Their story reminds the world that every human being deserves respect, dignity, and the freedom to define happiness on their own terms. More than anything else, the Hensel twins represent the power of partnership, resilience, and hope in the face of circumstances few people could ever truly imagine.